Hi, I'm Terry with Terry Hound Associates. Today I'm at 829 Crosson Street, Crosson, in Newberry, South Carolina. We got a little 2-bedroom, 1-bath house here. It's got a couple other rooms. Somebody started some rehab. It just needs to be finished. I think this will make a good rental. Gonna have to do some repairs. Probably I might just take out some of what they started. I'll show you when we go through what they did and just get rid of it. If you look at the house next door, it's basically the same floor plan, and it looks a lot nicer, and they didn't try to do an addition over there. So let's head inside and take a look, then we'll walk around outside. Okay, look, I know I said we was going inside, but this house next door is in pretty good shape, and they've kept it painted. You might can go back and put the boards on this one and paint and make it look just as good, or wrap it in vinyl. But this little foyer area here is not original. They tried to add it on. The porch should go all the way across there to the edge of the house, and as we go in the door I'll show you. But that part there is going to have to be replaced on the inside. The floor got rotted and it's a mess. As far as this front porch, the decking boards on it, they're solid as anything. But I think wrap this in vinyl, this is going to make this house look really good. That window was the original door. And this was an outside wall, and they've cut it out and put a doorway in there. I don't know when they did it, and then they made this foyer here to match this porch. Now you may can go on back with the foyer, but they're going to have to do a little bit of replacement here, as they used OSB and it got wet and probably needed been plywood. All right, as we head forward, this is a bedroom over here. You would normally, if we leave the foyer, you'd go down this hallway or into a room there. You could call it a family room, and I'll show you what the original doorway looked like when we get over there. All right, this is going to be a bedroom. It's pretty solid in here. They've taken down the molding up top, but it's got a tin roof on it. Not in too bad a shape. I've seen some new wiring where if somebody started the wiring, you need to check it out, and they've put new windows in, but some of them are cracked. Just needs to be finished, and I think they were trying to do it themselves and weren't real experienced. But this floor down here will be solid. I think it'll paint pretty good once you get it cleaned up. All right, somebody must have put wallpaper on this wainscoting, and they've been trying to get it off. I can see that. The ceiling's already painted a dark color. This is a house, man, you could spray this thing, it'll do good. If you never spray painted, you could get you a new painter, and it would be a good time to learn. But get that paper off before you paint. Again, we got a good solid floor in here. It looks like some kind of furnace was under the house at one time. All right, let's turn. All right, the way they got the entryway is for this room, but I'm thinking this could have been the kitchen, the dining. I'm not exactly sure what they did with it, but they had wallpaper in here too, and it looks like it was stuck on the ceiling. It's what it's got. I see a little bit of design in it, but I think that'll come off. A little scraping in water, and those walls will sand up pretty quick and paint. All right, this was the back porch that was enclosed. And one time they put paneling on this side, but probably when the house is built, this is a porch or an add-on or something later on. Again, I'm walking on a solid floor, and let's look right here. It has linoleum on it, so that'll come up. But I see a lot of people paint these wood floors now, according on how far you want to go with it. All right, now this is that side room I was telling you about. All right, this is the original front door. They framed it up and put that window in it. And you might get by with it. You can just go over there and replace the OSB they put down in that foyer area. And they've redone some studs here and added a window in. So that looks pretty good. And this is where I noticed some of that newer wiring in here. And they've got it up to a level that I think is going to make this the kitchen. That's what I think. I've never met the person that owns this house. They sent me an email or a text. I don't text, but they sent me one. I called them. They said they want to sell this house in this auction, so that's what we're doing. And this is your bathroom. Of course, you'll have to finish it out. There's some of that, more of that wallpaper needs to come down. But you can see this is where the house probably originally ended. And the bathroom was an addition at some later date. Probably when they built this house, they didn't have a bathroom. But you know, it walks pretty good, and I think it makes somebody a good rental is what I'm thinking. I just wanted to show you up on the corner is a brick home. That one over there needs a little work. Another nice brick home, and I've already showed you the house next door. It was in pretty good shape. We've looked at the front. It's got a pretty good tin roof on it. Go around the side. Now that house next door has original boards on it. They've been painted. And pretty much over here, there's a bunch of nails in there. I'm not sure if they had those, you've seen how they put that shingle on there to make it look like brick. I'm not sure what they did here. But they've changed the window sizes around, closed up the openings. So my guess is they were going to put vinyl on it. The backyard's got a tree down and a few other pieces of debris. I can't tell why those nails are on there. Again, they put the new windows in. The front door was new. The back door is not new. It is newer, probably not original to the house. There's those, this one here I'm looking at is the porch. Over to the left is that bath that was added. Probably need a little work there. Get this tree cleaned up. Shouldn't be a lot of problem out here. Just burn off all this rotted wood they've thrown out here. It looks like they might have had a central air system in there at one time, where they took those blocks out, and I see some duct work. I'm not sure why they took all that out. I think a dumpster is first in order. Trim that trim. And again, that tin doesn't look that bad. It's a pretty good house. All right, we'll step over here to the side. I'm not going to walk in the jungle. But there's your plumbing. It's headed to the sewer route at the street. See these nails? I'm not sure what that was. This is the first time for me to see those. I don't know why they're in there, but if you're going to cover it with vinyl, just drive those nails on in. A little bit of wood rot here, not much. Yeah, here it is on the back. Here's that brick shingle material, and I think they've torn it off. But these nails aren't drove in all the way. I'm not sure what that's about. Okay, that's our tour here at Crosson Street, Newberry, South Carolina. Got a nice little old house. Probably get it at a reasonable price that you can fix it up a little bit and make a good long-term rental is what I think. If you got some family members living with you and need a place to put them, that might be the place. This might be the place for them. Hey, just a couple tips before I go. This is an online-only auction. All bidding's on the internet. So you can come out and look at the house. It'll be open for inspection the day before the bidding ends. Before you bid, read the contract package. Very important. All the information in there tells you about your deposit the day of the auction, how much the deposit is. It tells you about the buyer premium, tells you about the closing cost, how you're going to close the transaction and get possession of the house. If you don't have the money, don't bid. That's all I can say, because this is a cash transaction. I don't think any bank will ever loan money on this house in this condition. Maybe later on, after you get through with it, they will. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it gave you some ideas. Come out and look at the property. This is not a home inspection, just a way for you to tour it before you come over here and look at it. All right, thank you for viewing, and we hope to see you at the auction.